Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to the Thursday evening experimental building stream. That's a long title. So, why are you here? It's like 17 viewers. What is this? Hey, welcome everybody. Let's have a look at who is already in chat here today. Hey, Telepath, welcome, and yes, indeed, truly first, welcome. Joker, hello, hello. Pink Program, Galarak, welcome, guys. And MSJ.com, hello. Hey, Witch. This is the first time I see you in stream here today, I think, or maybe the first time you're talking in chat. So welcome, Witch, to the stream today. Ballista Cola, welcome. Yeah, we will be looking in some circle building, Ballista. So you came to the right spot. Hey GT, welcome. How are you doing, man? Serfke, welcome. Big hugs from Brussels. Now I have to think again. Are you speaking French or Flemish? I'm not sure which one you're speaking, Serfke. Although Serfke, it sounds kind of Flemish. Diavante, welcome, man. How are you doing? And did we miss anybody else? Did I skip over anybody? Let me double check if I missed somebody. I don't think so. I think I had everybody in chat at least. So welcome to the Thursday evening. We're going to be playing around a little bit with the circle technique I showed you on the tutorial. Now I already have been playing around with it, so we are going to show you quickly. Well, quickly. Let's take our time. Let's take some time and show you what I in the meantime have discovered. Nope, I did not miss GT Telepath. Game tracks, but I can say hey again. Welcome. Dutch origin. Ah, so you're Dutch living in Belgium then. Hey Dudeberg, welcome. Hey Jillydad, welcome. How are you doing? Oh, I was watching chat while I was walking. That's Alright, let me see where we're gonna do this. I think somewhere here. A little bit further away from the ghost crew. Look at this beauty. Alright. Alright, so let's go into this, and in the meantime I'm gonna put some musica on, just a little bit in the background. Once again, guys, let me know if the microphone is okay and the sound is okay, just that we are on the same wavelength and you hear what I'm saying. Hey, KJ, welcome. Oh yes, indeed, this is actually a moon, or at least not a moon, it's a planet without atmosphere. Alright, so you all know already the technique. Maybe I have to reduce the sound of the music a little bit for myself at least. Otherwise, I don't hear myself talking. Alright, that should be better for me. Now, you already saw the technique I showed you. You just glitch the gamma wheat inside the plant pots. Planters. And then you adjacency from the plant the gamma wheat to the hydroponics bay. Now, if you have this, a little trick, and I'm gonna open this up anyway because I'm not gonna be here on this side. Let's put a window in there. Is that okay? No, let's put it here. So this opens up the dome nicely to reach your Okay, let's try this again. And I'm gonna, let's work on that line here. Well, seems like I need to get some warming up. Actually, my PlayStation was on the whole day today, but I've hardly been playing with it. So much things passing in the house and deliveries today. Alright, once again. Wow. Wow. Well, this is a good start. It could be because this... Let me try it like this. Nah, seriously. I might have to change controller, guys, because there's one of the controllers that does have some issues with the place button. Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time and then we'll... if it doesn't work... Alright, okay. People almost started saying, why are we going to check this guy out? He doesn't even know how to glitch. And one more, yep. Alright, so this guys you already saw how I'm doing this. But now, look at what I'm gonna do. Just gonna connect a wire to there. Gonna connect a wire to there. I'm gonna connect a wire to that one. Connect the wire to that one. And we could even, if you want, connect the wire to that one just to have a reference. And now we delete these again. But carefully make sure that we don't delete the dome. And now we will glitch the new one in here. So I already have my wire there, so I don't need that one, do I? Let's just do it for sure. Okay, and now we connect the wire again to that one, to that one, to that one, and I can delete my, and there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cables, and this one we don't need. These are the 7 wires you will need. Fuck, I might have made a mistake here. I may have to have another wire here in between. Now these are perfect. 90 degree, 45 degree, the two in between, I think I'm okay. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try and just be checking this out. I might have to redo this one here. Now put a connection point. And now we'll just always double check as well if the wire is going through the floor panel. If it doesn't, it means you glitched on top of it, so you have to make sure that the wire goes through the floor panel to make sure that your glitch was done properly, the blender glitch I mean. Yep. and that's okay as well. So I'm sorry guys if I'm a bit quiet now. I'm doubting I have a feeling I made a mistake in my wire here. I should have had an 8 one. One more. Now, as you can see, I have now perfect here, and if I go that way in the same way there, I'm missing one floor tile. Yeah, so I did one mistake there. So I need one more. So I needed to do one more wire on my beginning there. But if you do this, as you can see, this is a perfect circle now of, if I count this one in here, if I did correctly, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means if I keep on doing my circle now, and I keep on working out that way and out that way, and I do this for every side, I will have a circle of 36 degrees, 36 sides. So this is the 36 sides one. Okay, now I'm gonna delete this again. I'm gonna leave this, and now we're gonna bring this a bit closer. Let's delete that one as well. Actually, I can just and let's now put the here, and let's bring the floors now all to the center. So I'm just going to frontage now over the other floor. And remember, we are missing one floor panel, so we should have 8, but I didn't do the last one. Well, we can redo that once again to just make sure that it is proper. And now we do this one here. Come on. 2 more. I think I still should change my controller. I think I should throw this one out of the window. Okay, so like I said, we're missing one floor, and you will see that we are missing just a little pinch here. We should have had one more here, but look at this. This is perfectly centered. There's seriously no one mistake. This is the perfect center point to work from. Okay, so now we all know the technique I've been using to make the circle 12-sided, 24-sided. With this one, you can just keep on going now. So if I had my 8-sided here and fill this up, I would have 8 times 12. That means 8 times 69. 96, I'm sorry. So with this technique here, I can make a circle with 96 sides. So we just like, if you remember the technique, you just bring one floor up, then you bring the small floor here, and now we build the triangle which should now bring the center here. As you can see, if I build the triangle here and remove this floor, now you see that the tip of this triangle just points at the center there. Then we place our square so we can change this to a full triangle, because Hello Games found it not necessary to have the big triangle snap on the small triangles, but okay. And then we just keep on doing the complete circle. And now we make our 12-sided circle. And once within that one, we expand it, of course. We do the next one, so we do another circle, and that one will fit right next to it, and then we do the other one, which will fit again right next to it. So you will be creating a circle of 69 sides, or you can just decide on just doing the 48 sides or whatever. In the meanwhile, let me just double check the chat here. It's so perfect, it's almost too perfect, I don't trust. Oh, Dudeberg, trust this. This is it. This is the circle. This is the circle. I still can't show you one more. I show you one more. Now, looks like a spirograph. It does indeed, Joby. Hey, Joby, by the way, welcome. Hey, Christy, welcome, welcome. Thank you, great. Jeffers, welcome, welcome. Hey guys, how are you doing? Yeah, get the 96 out of your head. 69 out of your head. The 96 telepath is afterwards, when you're both sleeping. Now, alright. Thank you, Belos de Cola. Thank you for giving me the way to now go to the binary one. Okay, you ready? This one doesn't snap, of course, but let's just put a corridor on this one so we can work from that one later on. Now we put that round room on there again, and I will now be able to rotate this circle room just enough. Here we go. I place that one here, but it's too close, so let's bring one corridor out. And now place our biodome, which snaps now on our corridor. Let's bring that corridor out just already to make sure that I don't delete it. Let's delete that one. Look, alright, you see this one here? Now this one is straight on my corridor. Okay, now let's put another corridor here. Place the dome again. And now look, if we take the corridor away, I need to have one in between here. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I just need to find a... if this doesn't work for me, I will just bring it up. Let's bring one floor up here. Put a corridor here. And now we just put a next floor here. So we had that one, so we just need one little, yeah, that one. We place our cylinder room there again. On top of it. Now we extend the corridor. Put one more. Okay, all right, now we can do it. Now delete this one, delete that one, connect our dome to it, which now points, you see the little plant location here? Now this one points straight to this corridor, okay? Now let's connect that. I'm getting a little bit anxious to do this, guys. Now, remember, the plant position pointed to this one. Let's just color it so we remember that completely. Black, okay. Now I'm gonna connect the sphere to that again. And we remove that one. Now, the plant location is out of the center here. That means with this technique, I can now make a 32-sided circle. And you know what? Let's just do that in the meantime. Should we? Let me think. Yeah, let's do that. Let's delete this one here. Okay. And we worked on this one here, so I'm gonna delete. No, I'm gonna leave that one just in case I delete the dome by accident. All right. Now we're gonna do our little circle. Now, as you can see, if we do the same here now, it might be difficult to explain it right now. I'll just show you in a second. So now I have the 8 sides, and what we will do is we will already start with the wiring the thing up here. Do we have something at the bottom here that... Yeah, let's delete this floor now. And let's already start wiring this up, because that's the straight one. Now let's place the floor in there. And sorry, I cannot speed this up as I do in my tutorial, so you will have to wait a bit until I'm done with this little... I don't need, well, maybe it's better I do it like this. So if I make a mistake, I don't mess up with my wires that I already pulled. Yeah. With my light. This one I don't want. I might put some extra lights here, so I don't have to go and fish. Yeah, so I don't have to go and fish for the one more or two more I think. Yeah, 2 more. So we have to do 8 sides, and like I said, in the center you have to have already your little octagon here. Octagon, I think that's the right word now. Okay, so let's color this one, or let's just say we worked on the gray one. Now I'm going to delete this one, which will in the meantime also delete everything except the floors and the wires. And now we can just bring out this floor. And 36 sides should be quite big. Well, stop throwing them around. One more, that's done. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I thought so. So normally I would prepare this better, I think, by, you know what would be better actually is to drop your corridor below and use the cylindrical room to work from. I think that might be a better idea next time. Anyway, these are our 8 sides to work from. Is that correct? I think that's too far. It doesn't matter. Now we delete these. Alright, now we bring our corridor back so we can place our and now we'll start glitching on this ones here. Okay, so now we'll just wire up the whole thing as well, and so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of feel like I'm missing one there, so let's just pull one on that direction just to be 100% sure. Okay, and let's now glitch the floors. Two more, I think. Yeah, one more here. Okay, now we can delete the dome again. And now we can bring this floor out. Hey, the Shizzle Nizzle, welcome man. How are you doing, man? Yeah, I'm sorry, I was a little bit... Yeah, it could be that this is going to be a very quiet stream if I'm going to be constantly focused on this. Let's just pull a frontage over this. Okay, now we can delete these floors. Just hope I don't delete X. No, okay. And then we delete the center floor once again. And you can see that I already have I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's weird, I should have another one here, but that doesn't matter. We just delete this one now. So with this technique, with this here, I can make my 36-sided circle. But we're not done yet. Now we drop just the cylinder room down there, and let's put just a second one, because you never know. And now I can delete these corridors. And let's now good thing. Quick question. Can you glitch an object after scaling it to a certain size? Always seems to be going... No. At least, Shizzle, we have not found it yet. But currently, you cannot scale something and then glitch it. It will go back to the normal mode. So now... Now, let us check. Does this work properly? Do we make... I think we do. Now, the problem is that we cannot go on more connectors there, I think. No. I think I have 10 wires now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Indeed. But if I would do my first 8 here, bring them out in that direction, and then we do the other 8, which you can see are going in between. I extend them again, and I make another 8. That means I already have 16. 16 times 4 is 64. So this gives you a circle of 64. Now, if you bring on all these 16 floors, all back in again to the center, that means now you have a 16-sided base to work from. 16 times 12 is, and now I have to start thinking, is 160, 192. 192-sided circle. That is a massive circle. Now, this means again, with a 192 circle, or the 16-sided floor in the center, you can play again with your dome, rotate your dome in small bits, bring out your corridors on 4 sides, do this again, and now you create even more degrees in between here. Extend that again, create a 32-sided quarter, then times 4 is so yeah, you start getting my point here, guys. This is a endless circle. You can keep on working on this. I'm not sure, guys, if you guys understand that, but that's the basis of this technique. This creates circles and circles and circles and circles how big you want them. Hey Pink, thank you so much. Have a great day. Enjoy your work. Thank you for stopping by. I'm not sure, guys, if you understand, but this is big. Circle big, you know. I'm never really gonna build a circle of... I'm not really gonna build a circle of like, let's say 192 times 2, that's 200, and that's 384, if I think correct. I think it's 384. 384 sided circle is too big to work from because it will not render. 300, that means that you're gonna have a diameter of easily 250 U. So that circle is going to be massive. But then again, I'm not sure if anybody checked the Ballista Cola. He's building the amphitheater and he's using the cubes. Now if you would do that and then you kind of contract that circle back inside by using pavings, then you make a massive circle, perfectly smooth with the cubes. So Ballista, welcome to do that one. I'm not thinking about doing that one. I'm more interested to use this technique in creating a perfect sphere, and I'm gonna look into that maybe today. We'll see how far we get with this. But you get my point. Let's just keep on doing this one here now. Yeah, I think now if you think a 380 sides circle, that's even bigger because this is already... Let me just go and stand on this here. I'm sorry, I think I miscalculated. Where's my base? That's 86U, and this is a 32-sided circle, and I have 88U. That means if you have a 380 side circle, that's almost that's ridiculous big. Yeah, I think so. Joby will have to try that out. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna do that on my 24-hour stream. You can't go over 1024. Ballista, I don't think you have to go over 1024, do you? I mean, if you have a circle of 1024 pieces of cube, then I think you already killed your render build on 4 rings. Alright, let's just keep on doing this floor. So, now, you can do more with this, and I will show you in a second. Let's just do this circle first and make sure I'm connecting to the right connector here. Okay, we can delete this one now. We can delete this one because we have still a corridor on the bottom, a room on the bottom. We can bring this floor out. So I think if we, that should be okay. All right. Okay. I'm thinking of I'm thinking about a 2-wide ring formed from the even end of the 32-sided circle, with the outside of the ring scalloped, just to see how the floor looks once merged. I think I'm gonna work with the wires, Ballista, but I had something in my mind, and I'm not sure if that's gonna be working, of course, but let's just try. Okay, that's gonna be my next one now. So I think if I would delete these now and I have only 4 wires, I put the wire in here, then that should be enough to make my, yeah. But I'm not going to be bothered about that. I want to try something else with this as well while we're at it. Now we just need to find the one that is in between now, otherwise we make the same circle. So this is the one here we need. Yeah, place a mushroom, that's what we needed, a mushroom. So the next one is here, let's just do that one so I already know where to... Okay, alright. Let's delete that mushroom. Yeah. And the thing is that if you make a mistake, you kind of get again pulled out of the rhythm, so you have to delete that and then you go back in. So take some deep breaths. Hey Shemaine, welcome. How are you, man? More nice stuff. This is indeed the circle of life, Shemaine. This is the never-ending circle. You might have missed a bit of this, but this circle gives you, yeah, never-ending possibilities in size. We were just discussing the size we can already tick off. And we have been thinking that we already can make a... Oh my god, sorry guys. We can keep on making circles. And we came as far now as 382 sides. But you can still go bigger, just depends on how far you are willing to go. But 380 side circle is a massive circle. Okay. Oh my god, doesn't seem to be my best day or my controller, I think. I think it's in my controller still. Two more, no? Yeah, one more. Okay, alright, let's delete that one, let's delete that one, and now just put our last floors out there. Alright, let's delete these now again. And there we go. This is a 32-sided circle. Perfect. No mistakes, no errors, no little offsets, no floors that go a little bit higher than the other one. Now we can delete these. Alright, 32 sides, very simple and perfect. Let's go and look at the level, just to be double checking, because sometimes I'm doubting it myself, but now look at that. No jump, all perfectly lined up. Every spot perfectly connected. Alright, now this is as far as I came, guys. So I understood the technique here with the cables, that I could just keep on extending that. and how I can make circles that are endless. There's no end to the size of your circle. We had 16, 24, 32, 36, 48, and then 36, 72. You can just keep on duplicating these here. You can just keep on going and exchanging the sizes of every time which one you need. So you can keep on building on that. Now, what I want to do now, I'm gonna delete this one because I don't want this one now, and I'm gonna delete that one. So these are my 8 sides. Let's delete that one. Now, what I want to check now, if I glitch on a floor like this, how is this gonna look? Is this merged or is it on top? It's merged. Okay, now, you know what? Let me save this first, because I don't want to do this whole thing again if I'm not happy with it. And yeah, I know telepath, I can just, it's creative, I can put another beacon. You know, I'm very not clutter minded. I keep everything clean, at least in my game. Alright, saved. And now we can, what did we do? This one, no? Delete this wire, and we do the next one. Oh yeah, delete it. Delete instead. There's one more wire left. So I think we should find another one. That means we could have extended on that, because as it is not a square, the size differs, so we could extend on that. Now what I want to figure out is I do have 3 sides to work from now instead of 4 sides. So it could be I can make a circle of a different how you call it, different sized facet, a different sized circle, as in the amount of sides there. Because if I can make a circle out of it completely, I think I need 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 more. 3, okay. That means now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I need 12. No, 11. That's 11. 11 times 3. That's a 33-sided circle. Just in case you feel like, you know, messing with people. I'm right now. 11 sides, 11 triangles with 3 sides as 33-sided. Oh, Shamaine. I hope you're doing okay, man. You say it's getting better, so that's a good sign. I mean, let's just try that. If I do a floor here and then I put my so we did this one. Now we can do just one. Oh. Does connect nicely. So we did this one now. So just a little jump. Okay. Yeah, there. Oh, that's a different. Maybe I did a mistake here. So I have 1, 2, 3. What's this? Maybe I jumped to the wrong one. That's straight. That's okay. So we just a little jump to the right. The next triangle. This is going there. That's okay. So why is this one then? Is this a different gap in here? Yeah, there's a different gap in here. These are all the same, but this is the wrong gap, so that's the... I think I made a mistake in this one. Let's just delete that one, okay? So we don't make a mistake on it. So that's that one. Let's delete this. Because yeah, great, smart. I was thinking 32, that should be bigger than the 33 should be bigger than the 32 now. Yeah, alright. Stop doing this technique. One more. Okay, so you could indeed, if I'm correct, it's not gonna be, if you look here, I have a gap, that's gonna be 4 more, maybe 5 even. Alright, there's certainly something to do with it. You will be able to make a circle out of it as well. It will just be a weird shaped one, so it will not have any dividable. So you will not be able to come like for 32 and go then from 32 to 17.5. But you can go up to 66. Ooh. I should make a circle for the Indominus Legion with 66. Alright, so this triangle works. I have not really... Look at this motif. So I have not really played with this enough. There is possibilities with the triangles to do something. I think you can maybe bring your floor... Would that bring it if I... No, it doesn't, because this is not your center. My center is here. If I could find a technique to bring the center to that triangle. if I could bring the center here, then I would be able to make a 12-sided circle on 3 sides. That times 11. That's so 12 times 3 is 36. No? And then times 12. 36 times 12. So you could make a massive circle with this technique as well. Alright. Okay. There is possibilities. Let's just reload the game. No? So I don't have to do the cables again. Hey, Big Pitch, welcome. How are you, Big Pitch? Okay. Let's save this again. Just, I don't need that triangle on it anyway. So this was the, now I have to think again. This is 8. I will be able to bring a floor here, a floor here. Doing alright, Big, doing alright. Playing around with circles. You might have seen my tutorial. And I've been expanding on this. This is a crazy technique now. This is almost like the Blender glitch for circles. I mean, you can just keep on building circles. Now, what I want to do now I'm trying to figure out a way to make a sphere from this technique. Okay. We only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that brings us to a circle that goes flat. So, what I figured out as well. We save this, so we don't... You know what, let's just do a double save, in case I do a manual save. Now, for the ones that are very interested in building corkscrews, just imagine using this technique and combining it with the technique I showed you to make corkscrews. You can make any sized corkscrew with this. Okay. So we did a double save. Let's do the, I don't need that one, so let's delete that, because I have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, did I delete the wire again? That was the wrong side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or is this not 90 degrees? I did again delete the wire. That's why I had the gap here. God. Okay, so that does no good. Again, alright. I need 8 sides to do this sphere anyway, so let's we don't need to do I'm gonna keep on building down. Can I find the other one there on the bottom? I just don't like having all this stuff going in my floor. Okay. Alright. Now I can live with that. I want to have a second cylinder on top. And then the dome. So like I said, we only need half of them. Where am I again? Farm. Let's just make sure that we now have 8 wires. That's one. No, you know what? Let's just do another one here. That way I can kind of play around and see which ones is going to be which. So now I'm going to pull a wire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this should be my 90 degree. Okay, so let's just delete these now. So now we need to do the one here. Now let's see if I can make 8 sides with this. Otherwise I have to glitch another one there. So that's we had 4, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's the 90 degrees. So we only have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8 sides now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is the 90 degree. Alright, now we can delete this. So this is the one we need. 90 degree, all wires nice flat. Let me double check. Yeah, alright. And let's save again. Why did I put my ship so far away? Try placing a cube room below the dome instead. Then you can enter the dome if you miss a glitch. You still need to put the ladder in there, no? Let me check. Let's see, you still have to put the ladder in there. Hey.com, it cut out on you? Okay. I'm not sure how you missed though, now. Hey Cuball, welcome. Joey, I'm not sure what you're talking about, because see, this is still closed. I still have to open up the... thank you so much, Mr. Smitty97, for the subscription. Hey, Diavanti, I have to say this is the first time I'm seeing you messaging again since some time ago. Actually, quite some time ago. So yeah, I see now. I see you giving the cookies, Diavanti, but before I didn't see anything. Hello, hello, Veritas, welcome. Ah, alright, the glass cube or the prefabs. Yeah, yeah. Yo, Veritas, how you doing? Alright, so now we have our... Now we have the perfect circle. Now, how can I... So there's one technique I could think of, and that's by... But I'm not 100%... I'll just show you anyway. Oh, yeah, Veritas. I have to check that out and put it in my. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can delete this wire. No, that's 8 wires. Maybe I should do one and then the next one. Yeah. And you know what? No, you know what? I don't need... I can do this afterwards. Okay, no problem. So we delete this wire. Now do the next one. Relax. Yeah, I have to say I was kind of disappointed with the last Star Wars movie. Well, I think, yeah, opinions differ now. While I'm just doing some glitching, I wanted to also make a little announcement again, that if the people that are not aware of it yet, we have a building challenge on the PBF that has been organized. You can check out Discord. You can also find it on Twitter. But I think it might be easier to find it now on Discord. Although if you look for PBF build challenge, I think, hashtag build challenge, you might find it as well on Twitter. Anyway, the challenge is to build a team-based build. The team is going to be medical, which we have chosen, or at least the Telepath has chosen for that one, as we want to show our support for all the people that have been doing all the great work for during these difficult times. And in a way also we have a building challenge, so everybody that's interested in doing this, it's until the 14th of June I think, so we have still a big part of the month to join in and do some building. I think yeah, you might have to retype that Telepath. You did a little comma in front of Discord. If you check out Discord, it might be easier to find it. We have a section called challenges. Now, if you're not a member yet of Discord, you will still have to join. If you join, you probably will not see that page. The reason being is that we kind of have a little protective matter, so we make sure that the new members are not bugging us, and until we are sure you are a good person, you get only access to the main few channels. But just choose your roles, be active on Discord, and you will be active in no time on the Discord. No, I think, Christy, also we are not people that, I mean, some of us are full-time gamers, but not everybody is a full-time gamer, doesn't have the time for it always, has real life to take care of, or just simply builds slower than everybody else. And I think a month is a very nice time to work on, and I think that's also the time period we are going to work on for the PBF challenges anyway. Okay, so I have now brought these here, okay, these floor lights. I'm gonna pull a wire from that and bring it to this point. Now I think I might also just glitch one on there, so I'm sure that it's gonna work. So let's first put this one. All right, now we pull a wire from here to there. Now the advantage of this is that now I can extend my wire, and it will also it will be now perfect, as in distance. It will be equal as well, so as in the beginning you saw we had the short one, then longer. So this is a better solution for this. Now we can delete this one again, and now we can delete these. Delete these as well. And I want to just double check something. Where does this point at? Not at my 32 doesn't, no. It points at something different. Yeah. Yeah, thank you Veritas for reminding that one. So don't forget, guys, to post if you're joining the challenge. Do not post any pics or videos of work in progress or finished builds until the 14th of June. Okay. So otherwise, you have the plan is that everybody can just show their base at the same moment without having other people feeling like, oh, I cannot build as good as like that, or they take or copy your IDs, things like that. So the best thing is just wait it out, post your build on the 14th of June. You can do that on Twitter using the hashtag BBF build challenge, or you can also post it on the Discord, or you can post it on both, of course. And we will be making a channel especially for dropping your bases in there, videos, pictures, whatever, and that will be used just for that once we are reaching the 14th of June. Yeah, of course, Telepath, and I think I'm actually building on the Unity planet, the Heart of Unity. I'm building my challenge build there, so I already had some people passing by. There is no way to avoid that, or you have to turn off your multiplayer. So that's gonna be part of the. But yeah, just keep it off the channels, keep it off Twitter. I think it's just gonna be much more fun. So this is a nice protractor, isn't it, Ballista Cola? Look at that. Look at this nice protractor. Very nice. Now, I just want to check now if it's gonna work like I want to. It does, alright. So, because I used the wires on the floor lights, my wire has now switched around. It has rotated. That means that now my floor has changed direction. Okay, now you can do two things with this. Or you build your pyramid, how you call it? You place your cylinder room on top of this, or your dome, because I can now glitch my dome on this, and I can create my circle on that. Actually, you know what? Let's do that first, so you understand what I mean. Okay, we're done here. Let's bring our dome. Take our dome, snap it on that point, and bring it here on the first wire that lines up with this one. And relax, relax, relax. It's a bit nervous. Doesn't like to have so much viewers. It's a bit. Yeah, okay, that's the one. Now we just hope the glitch works. There we go. Alright, you see what happened? Now I have snapped my dome perfectly on that one. Okay. Now I can do the same technique I did on the other ones. Now I'm just gonna glitch here my and I actually think it would be better if I work from top to the bottom. So my center is up there, okay? My god, I have a series of new tutorials to do, guys. Okay, now we're gonna wire that one up. Just make sure that we connect the right one. So this one, and we pull it here. Okay, now we delete these. Okay, and now we do the same. We're just gonna glitch now on this one. Okay, so now we should have, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which one of that is the 90 degrees. So we need in total to have 9 cables. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it, guys. Now I have my, delete this one. Look at that. Wires perfectly aligned here. Now I can glitch my next one on here, do the same one. This will now, on the same point, rotate and bring my next one here. Then we'll rotate and bring my next one here. Rotate and bring my next one here. And that will give me the perfect circle. The perfect sphere. Yeah, that's a hell of a job, that's for sure. But to be honest, if I compare this with building my circle first and then building all my pyramids up to make a dome and then another dome on the bottom, then wire glitching everything on that, I think if you get handy with this is gonna make it much different and easier to build the. Yeah. This is gonna be. Now this is a, guys, I'm not gonna do this right now. I'm not gonna be playing with this because this is too much work and this is gonna be boring for you to watch. I can do this in the tutorial and speed these things up or skip to the next point. Alright, so that's number 1. This one I can just keep on rotating. I will have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8. 32-sided circle and a 32-sided dome. That's pretty nice. Okay. Let me catch up with chat. Yeah, me too, Veritas. I'm looking forward to see some submissions from everybody. Christy, this is what Action Pants always says, throwing parts around and see what sticks. And I have found out that if you really have no inspiration or anything, you just do stuff and suddenly there is like one little spark that gives you an idea. I mean, look at the builds Action Pants has been doing. There's a lot of nice, really nice ideas, so can you Veritas, can you make a tutorial on how to make tutorials? I have no idea, Veritas. This is something I just put together. I'm aware of the, how you say it, I'm aware of the challenge for it, and I know that I have a certain set of skills for video editing and understanding the programming, but I think it's just go ahead, do what you're doing. If you're for example a live streamer, just build a tutorial as if you would be live streaming. And then there's so many simple editing programs that you can even buy for free. Just slow down, cut the parts out you don't like, change your, you know, cut out the us and the ass and things like that. Speed up the things you're doing on the tutorial that takes too much time. You just speed it up, still let it see so people see that there's a certain technique to it. I think that's the only way I can explain how to build a tutorial. And just make sure that you build a tutorial so you understand it. Yeah, although sometimes my mind seems to be further ahead than I'm explaining, so I don't know if that's a good tip. Yeah, Cuball, I'm sorry, I do not have a PC to show you how to glitch on, sadly. Now, as I said, and I think most of the people already in-game has said, if you're playing on PC and you're glitch building, buy a controller. Connect the controller to your PC and work with the controller. And I think that's the only thing I can say as well. Because working with the keyboards, I know how stressful it can be, only for normal gameplay, so I don't think glitch building is gonna help you anyway. Whew, alright, I catched up. I think insane work. It will be like walking on eggs. Probably. Gotta try this, gotta try that this time, or just won't be in it. Or I just won't be in it. I'm not sure what you mean, Christy. Maybe I kind of lost the context there. That's one. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that, guys. It's like yoga, Kichi. Yeah, and that too, Cuball, like Christy says, you have programmable keyboards, which you can program that the combination is done by one button. I know that also Zane has built some macros for that. I think you check out his Discord for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do an impression of Yoda. I'm not that great at it. Okay, so that was one. Alright, we did this one. The other one I was thinking about we could do. Let's just bring this out. And now I'm going to delete the wire. Yes, we're gonna delete the wire. Yes, I know it's my base. That's what I want to do. Report my own base. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do this glitch, otherwise I'm gonna be forever trying to get this to work. So we're just gonna follow the line and then delete the wire on which it shows to work on. And yeah. I'm just out of whiskey, guys, so it might be that also, that my glitch doesn't work. Okay, guys, I cannot say how happy I am, how stoked I am actually by finding this one, because I've been really hard trying to find a way to make the perfect circle for a long time now. I'm a bit of a, how you say it, I'm not a lazy mind, but I do like to find something that makes my work much easier. So I rather spend some time in finding a solution for something that will give me less work over time in the long run, than constantly doing a job that is going to take me more time over the span of the time you're doing the job, you know what I mean? His stasis device included that tutorial, that info. Okay, so on the stasis device he does link it as well, Christy? Yeah, true, Joby, that's what I mean. Efficient. I'm not always efficient, but most of the time. Especially if it's a job that's gonna take a lot of work, then I like to find a easy, quick way and something I can keep on repeating, you know. How many sites I'm going for? Hey, Darkstar, welcome to the stream first of all. Now, you're a bit late in the thing now that already has been talking about, but it's endless, Darkstar, endless. So if you want to figure out how to build circles as big as you can, and you will have to just let me see, you can scroll back, I think. Still, you're still in 2 hours, so you can scroll back and check it, or just wait until tomorrow until the video is online and then you watch it again. So we've been building here and we came to the conclusion, I mean, the system I did here, I came to the point that I could make a circle that was made out of 382 sides. But we could still work on that even more. So I could double that. I could go to a 600, and that 600 is 760, 764 sites. I could go to, and I think Ballista Cola said you cannot go bigger than 1024 because it doesn't fit in there anymore. So you can, but I think that's with the cubes. But anyway, if you make a circle that is made out of 382 sides, the size of that circle will be more than 800U or 1000U wide. I'm just guessing now, but it's gonna be a massive circle. And actually, you know what, you could actually calculate that by how do you calculate the radius again if you know the circumference? How do you do that again? Is it my god, 382 times 5U is 1910 times 3.14. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm now correct. I'm not sure if I'm correct here. I have to double check that for sure. But if the calculations are right and you make a circle out of 384 sides, your diameter is going to be 5000 U. Is that correct? Let me double check that. Where's my base computer? There it is. So I'm gonna just tell you, okay? So we have a floor here, just against my base computer, okay? So let's just bring a few floors out, and let's see how far we can see the distance. So now I'm destination reached, 20U. Okay, there we go, 20U. So 1, 2, 3 floor panels is 20U. That 21U actually. That means that every floor panel is 7U. Okay. 7U. Alright, let me bring my calculator. 7 times 382. Okay. That means that the circumference of a circle of 382 sides is 2675U. So what is going to be the diameter of... So now I have to divide it by 3.14. Do I have to divide it by 3.14? Or do I have to do, if I do it times 3.14? No, I think I have to divide it by 3.14. 3.14. And then divide it by 3.14 again. Okay, I think that makes more sense. That means, alright, and I'm correct with that then. Alright, my guess was right. If you make a circle of 382 sides, your diameter, the diameter is going to be 850U. 850U, guys. That's almost the limit of your base. So I don't think you need to go bigger. Only if you want to go bigger, then it means you will have to contract your circle to the center. So, for example, Ballista Cola is doing that by the cubes. He pulls the cubes inside, so that would work properly. Wow. Yeah, I think we did it. I think we made circles, guys. Hey Matteo, welcome. How are you doing, man? I sent you a question some days ago for the new circle made with the square hydroponics. You had your browser on mute. Okay, Darkstar, what did you miss? Everything? Where did you ask that question, Matteo? Alright, so now this is going to be centered. Yes, indeed, Matteo. You have to have... I mean, if you do it in creative, you don't need any materials. But if you do it in normal, you have to have... if you do it in normal, you have to have all the materials for the part you're going to place. So let's say you want to go from the gamma root to the hydroponics tray. You need to have the gamma root, and you need to have the material for the hydroponics tray. The thing is, you will have to have, for the hydroponics tray, you will have to have the material for all of them. While for the glitch, you only need one gamma root, so you don't need to have enough for 8 gamma roots. You just need one gamma root to work. Okay, Darkstar, I'm going to repeat what I just was calculating here. We figured out on this stream, I could make a circle now of 382 sides. 382 sides. I could expand on that. I could still make more sides on that circle, but if you make a circle of 382 circles, if you make a circle of 382 sides, the size of that circle, the diameter, will be 852U. 852U is almost the size of your base limit. That means that circle is massive. So I can make a circle with this technique from 12 sides until 382 sides and more. I just did here a 32-sided one by using this technique, by using the wires and stuff like that. It's once you get it, it's very simple and it's endless. Alright, so I'm going to delete these. Now I need to find my center on this, because as you can see, this is my center floor here. Okay. This is done by adjacency and blender glitching. Dark start. Well, are we Thursday today? No? Okay, there's no Quicksilver mission today now. So alright, I'm gonna now build my center here. So everybody is still following what I was doing here. I glitched the floor panels on the wires. Then now I brought the floor panels in again. There's one panel left, that's the center panel. As you can see, let me just try and rotate them on the center there. Anyway, you get the point. If I go there, you can see this is center. You see, this is the perfect center point. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same technique we're using to make circles of the 12-sided circle. So I'm placing one short wall. Then I will place my little here. How do you call it? My little triangle. I built my triangle now on this, and we will delete these two and put my triangle here. Yeah, be my Padawan. Padawan. Similar to the cylinder method at the strat. Yes. Sorry. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm glitching the hydroponics trays inside the circle. Then I'm using the connectors to make my wires that will make my like you would do on the cylinder, the 90 degrees, 45 degrees, and the ones in between. Then I do another circle that goes in between there, make my other wires, and then these wires will follow this line. Perfect. A perfect line that is this is 8 sides, and these 8 sides you can make your circle with. That's how it works. But I've been doing much more with this already during the stream. It's too much to explain now. Okay, so we did this one. Let's now move that floor outside so this triangle is out of the way. And build our next triangle there. So I did these two. Let's just color these so I remember where I'm at. So 1, 2, 3. Whew. Oh, no, not there. Did you use wire glitching to create the first group of vertical floors? These here? I used blender glitching. So let me think now. Once I'm done with, so you build the domes. On the domes you glitch your trace, your hydroponic trace in there. You pull your wires. Once that is done, once your wires are done, then everything else is blender glitching. Now this is of course, here what I'm doing here is already a much bigger step away from it, so you will have to check my stream if you want to figure out how I did the flip on this very easily. There's no wire glitching here, Matteo. There's no wire, there's just blender glitching and adjacency. I personally find blender glitching easier than wire glitching. So now I can delete all these. Can I or can I not? Now the problem here is that if I wanted to do this completely in a circle, I should have done the 8s here and the 8 there. That would have been better, because now I can still do this. I just need to flip my floor all the time. Because I don't think I'm gonna... Well, oh, wait. Wait, let me try something. If I would put my triangle here. Does this go up? No, it doesn't. But I can flip this one now. This is the center. So if I flip this one 45 degrees, yeah, okay, all right. Let's do that. So I'm going to delete all these. And we're going to flip this 90 degrees. Let me see if I made the right call here. I did. Okay. I did. So now I need to do this 8 times here, okay? If I would have done the wire properly, then I would have not have to do this. But I only did 8 wires, so... That's number 3. No? No? And just make these again white now. Wire glitching for the first part under the dome. For the first part under the dome. Now the first thing you're doing is adjacency glitching. That's between the gamma root and the tray. Once you've done the tray, you just blender glitch the floors on that connector point. So that's blender glitching. If you're using the different technique and you're using the wires into the different directions, then again you do blender glitching. There's no wire glitching in there. We're trying to get the perfect diameter, so no gaps less than more sides to the circle. I'm not sure if I follow you, Dark. Yes, true. The blender glitch and the wire glitch are similar, but the blender glitch has more success to me. If you work with it, it has more rate of success doing the blender glitch compared with the wire glitch. Seems like it's more forgiving to timing. Hey Max, how you doing? Happy to see you here, man. How you doing, man? Where was I? I think I was on this black one here, no? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, yeah, okay, I'm on that one. Is there a priest present? No, there's no priest present anymore here. So for everybody that doesn't know that one, Max and me used to play together on Counter-Strike Source, and at that time I was known as the priest when I was playing not Call of Duty, Counter-Strike Source. That's a long time ago if you think about it. We have another. We actually have another Joker here as well, Max, in the chat. So I first thought it was you, and the first time I saw you and that name in Discord. I had some, because you had like these, how you call them? You could like have the. Come on, what's the word? You could set up some buttons so you had automatic quotes that drop down. So if you kind of did last kill or something, and I had these, yeah, very priesty fun, but it was fun. I really enjoyed my time on CS. I forgive you, my son. Or something like that. Or your sins are forgiven. So, yeah. I mean, this is like 20 years ago? 20? Probably 20 years, I have to think now. Yeah, 20, between 50 and 20 years ago. Man. 2007. No, was it 2007? I have to think there. 2007, that's, well, 2007. That's almost 25, 15 years, yeah. Alright, I think I should be able to make a circle now. Now, this might be a little bit tight now here. Oh my god. I think that's like my first real online experience. Man, unbelievable. I'm gonna delete all these because otherwise I'm gonna get confused between the two. Let's see if I can get these in between. This might be a bit tighter. Yeah, that I thought so. So I will have to extend these out. So I might have to build my sphere a little bit higher if I want to do this kind of build. But I think you kind of get what I'm trying to achieve with... Because if I can do this dome, as you can see, and then, my god, it's very smoky here. I did the circle, no, I did this. Okay, let's delete the other ones now. It's quite a lot of blah blah here. Let's just delete everything. Now, if I can make this circle here, like this, and I keep on going around, tap, I do every side, and now you can... Now we put the cubes there. You keep on doing this in a circle, you will have a perfect sphere. it's not gonna be ideal because this is quite a crude shape. As you can see, this is going to be quite... This is only 12 sides, so it's very angled. So it's okay. It can serve as a sphere, but I think I would prefer to do the other technique where we're using the... You know what? Let's just... We've seen how this works. It works. I'm not 100% happy with it. I might be able to... No, I don't like it. Let's just reload it. Now, as you can see also the floors, because the edges of the floor are the same size, so you should be able to glitch a floor on that cube, which makes it perfectly jointed. It will snap perfectly together, so you will have a nice following line. So it has its advantages, but it looks a bit, to me, it will look a little bit too sharp. Yeah, I know, Darkstar, if you step somewhere inside, but you know, I thought there's no bad weather or anything, but it's quite smoky here. Now I think if you work on the wire here, and now of course I have to flip this again. Alright, Max, no problem, have a great night. Yeah, if you look at this, Max, you kind of understand a little bit what we're doing. This is one of the builds you can do in this game, but this is all not... how you say it? It's not conventional. This is not what the game was supposed to do, but yeah. There's a lot of crazy minds in this game that have been finding a lot of solutions and ideas to do these kind of things. This game started as an exploration game, and it still is called the exploration game, but yeah, well, everybody is doing his thing. Have a great night. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great day. A great night, and enjoy your work tomorrow. Thanks, really appreciated you stopping by. So this is what I came up with then, not came up with, what I ended up with, Darstar, is with the 8 wires, because this is just a reference wire. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wires. This is the 90 degree. And these I use to glitch my floors, as you can see, out to make my circle. But then also this you can use again to create your new circle inside, where then you can build your dome on top, which then you can rotate on all these angles to create a different, and you can keep on working like that. Cheers, Max, have a great night. It's too bad Joker is not here, because he would have met the real Joker. I mean, at least my real Joker. Thinking what we could do more. Let's delete this one again. I was playing yesterday as well with something that I know that Telepath was playing around with these containers. I just have to think now. How did I do this again? I think I actually glitched them up on top of the how could I... So what about just starting with the snapped pattern and no wire at all? Snapped pattern. Okay, so the tutorial I put online, if the tutorial I put online only gave me 16 sides. That was the max I could do out of one dome. There's nothing more. Okay, now if you then use the hydroponics inside and you connect your wire from one hydroponic and you pull it to the hydroponic on the other side and then to the one on that side and then the one on that side to the connectors, all right, and then you delete them, then you place the other hydroponics in between, then you connect the wire from here again to these hydroponic connectors, you create this waiver of wires. And now on this I can snap floors to it. I can do the blender glitch on this, snap floors on it, make an 8-sided waiver of floors, and then on that floor I can rotate my cylindrical room, which then again changes the direction of my dome, and then with that technique I can make my 32-sided 46, so 64, 32, whatever, how big you want to go. Now let's just do the floor again, because I need to bring the floor out anyway. You know what, I could actually do with cubes now. Could I do with cubes? Let's do with cubes. Yes, Matteo. So let me try to explain. Again, you're working on PC, so the timing is going to be a little bit different and a little bit more tight. Okay, so a wire glitch, and the wire glitch is just that. I have a green state block, I press the L2, and I think for you that should be the control, I think. Could it be that it's control? If you press control, then you go to the shortcut menu here where you have your wire, and you bring that wire on a point you want to glitch on. Let's just put it on the side, like here. Now if I release my L2, you will see that my cube comes in place, but it's red stated now, so don't mind by that. Okay, now at the moment I'm releasing that button, the control. I have to press this button, the R2, and I'm not sure which button that's going to be for the computer. At the moment I'm releasing, I have to place. That's what I have to do. It's not like release press, it's like release press. It has to be like in an instant, very short, very tight together. So green, the wire on the floor here on the side, and then while I'm releasing my L2 control for you, I press the button for place. For me that's R2. I'm not sure what it is for computer. And then you just like that. It's like release push, release push, like that, very quick. And I have now wire glitched my floor, my cube on the side of the floor. Is it right? Oh my god, that's a... I think mouse, first of all, a mouse is also so... You know, I don't know how to call it, the click. I don't think it's that dependable. I would go for a controller, believe me. You have much more control over your fingers like that. Now, the blender glitch is just the same. It's the same technique. You know, the release place. But the difference with it is that you, when you do your first step, wire glitch, you press the left trigger, control, you bring your wire to the connector, and then you bring the other wire to your snap point here. That's the only thing that is different to a blender, to a wire glitch. Now, from here, it's back to the wire glitch. You just release and press. Like that. Now, that's the technique. The only thing, if you know the technique, the only thing you need to do is practice, 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 practice until you find that rhythm. I mean, there's no other way than explaining it, and then after that it's all up to you to find that rhythm. But believe me, I would certainly go and check for a controller. You can buy PS4 controllers and they work on your computer. Yeah, Matteo, you should have seen me in the beginning. I'm trying to do an adjacency glitch here at the beginning of the stream, and I made like 4, 5, 6 mistakes before I actually got my adjacency glitch, and then it worked again. You can be the best glitch builder. You will have a problem now and then with the rhythm. And I think also with every update, it will change. You will have to redo it. You will have to refigure out your rhythm. It changes with what kind of building part you're using. I think it's going to be difficult to find that perfect angle now here. Oh, yeah. No, I said when I was doing this at the beginning, I was watching videos from Kibbles and JC, Zane. And then I was watching Action Pants Gaming. At that time he was called K-Dog. I was checking his videos. Oh my god, I was trying so hard to get that thing to work, and I was always messing up, and it did work, and I got frustrated. And suddenly, you know, it just snapped. And this was like, okay, it's like that. I need to go that direction here. If I only would have a little bit more control over that here. One more, come on, come on. I could delete the wires, I mean, I know that, but I kind of want to keep them. Although, you know what? I don't need to keep it because I just saved this. So much work. So I have 1, 2, 3 left, you know? Really? Ah, yeah, because I wild glitched. I have a feeling this doesn't... Let me just double check that. That doesn't look right. Or is it just because... Let me double check that. Okay, that's right, okay. What I'm doing, coloring, I don't want to color. Okay, so this is now my... I had them yellow, I want them all yellow. Now I have no idea anymore what I was planning to do here. I've been so busy with this and explaining the whole thing that I forgot what I was actually aiming to achieve. Cheers, Darkstar. I really appreciate what you're saying there. I'm happy that what I'm doing helps other people and other builders, and it makes sense what I'm saying, so... See you soon, Christy. I think, Matteo, there's if you really have a trouble with that, there is ways to make the macros. I have no idea how to do it, but I'm sure there is a way to add the combination of the buttons to one button on your computer, and it will do your glitch for you. But it's been so long ago. I did some decent playing on PC that I have no idea anymore how these things work. You just saw Max. He was my my last online player on PC that I played with. Okay, what did I want to aim for here? What was my ID here? I think I might have... Let's try something. Before I do this whole thing with pill lights... Let's see if this influences the wire in any way. So if I would pull a wire from here to here, I delete that wire again. Okay, that snaps up. So that means I should be able to make my sphere like that as well. No? Yes. You just painful, dark. Okay, so we'll delete that one again. I think I know what I want to do here. On this base here, on this save I'm here now, the creative one, I reached another 20k, and then Action Pens and myself went to delete some bases in the meantime, so I have some parts to build on again. But in the meantime I already have started a new creative and a new normal save to catch up on that, because now I'm on 40k build limit. Crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna put this wire on the center and then bring it to that center and just keep on going until I'm doing my whole circle. Might actually be better if I used some metal here or wood design. If I do a wood design, it might be a bit better to find that X marks the spot. I have no idea. I know that before, when the I think it was Next, maybe? Was it Next? On Next they gave values to your building. So for example, a cylindrical room was 50, and then a wall was 5, things like that. And then you had a limit in values. So if you build a lot of cylindrical rooms, for example, your base limit was reached quicker than if you would be building walls like that. Oh, delete that one. Not sure if I snapped that on that. Let us do that one again. Now I should be able to delete these wires. We'll be back with chat shortly. I can delete these cubes as well, and actually this one I don't need as well. Okay. Well, to be honest, this is much easier. You just know, okay, I reached 3000 pieces, so that means that's my limit. If you had to start calculating, like, okay, I have to start deleting these 2 cylindrical rooms, then I can build 5 more walls of that. Meh. Okay, let's try two things. I'm gonna glitch one here, and I'm gonna glitch one there, and I'm gonna see if that is the same distance. Just to make sure that which one is gonna be the best solution to work from. So let's just glitch one here. And let's glitch one on that one there. Okay, now if I bring this one out, is that the same distance? No, that's not the same distance, but let me see on the other side. Maybe was that because if I delete that one and I place it here, now I think actually snapping it on that connection point might be better, although then you have to do a very good job on the middle of these. So I think if I thank you so much Extreme Jones for the subscription. Much appreciated. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoy what I'm doing on the stream. Maybe you just are not here even, I don't know. So if I do it on the center there, it seems like the distance is not properly. It kind of slides a little bit off. If I do it here, it's good, but then I have to do my glitch every time on the perfect center of that. I have to put my wire, I mean, every time on the perfect center. But I think I like this one more. I think so too. If every time you pull the angle up, your wire will extend there, so the wire will come longer here on the center, but the center stays the same. So I'm not sure. No, I cannot change that. So John Hall, well, welcome. How are you, man? Just snapping that on this coop. That's better, okay. Yeah, I think so, Darkstar. That's what's happening, because every time you bring it higher here, the cable extends longer. So I think it's better to snap them every time on the outside of the wire there and keep the center every time. Taking a break of work. So it's what, 12 o'clock for you now? Okay, let's keep on doing that one here. And then we will pull new wires again on that one. No. Five. Okay, so you're close to the end of the day then. I think this is pretty nice. No? Pretty nice, yeah. Now, what I want to try, let's just see, because this all matters if you want to make a sphere with that. That's the center, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes. If I do the same now, that should slide underneath that other cube. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, I think this is actually not bad. That's actually not bad at all. So this means, how do you say this? I can just pull this one here like this. I bring it to the center now, and I bring this one out. This one not here, like this, and then that one to there. No. That's how I'm gonna build my circle. So next time I do that one, I pull that one here, bring it in across, and I'm gonna make my whole circle. Then I have to do the same with this one. Bring it out, bring it down, and create my next circle. So that's gonna work. So that means I can make a sphere with this technique. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna see how I can do this on a quarter. No, it will not, Joby. The cubes do not affect at all by wires. Busy day, man. Okay. No, I think if you looked at the distance, I just show you. You will see it's not half a cube. If I put it on here, you will see it's not half a cube. It's like a wire glitch almost, the distance of a wire glitch. So if I would wire glitch a pipe on this, that would be the perfect distance from there. So now I'm gonna do the same here. I'm gonna pull the wire again on top of here, find the center point and try it again and see if this keeps on working. Now if you go for the wood texture, you can see that you have this little nice X here. Just bring your cursor on top of it and... Okay, also something maybe if you don't know that, you can see my wire is now snapping on the wire below. So I cannot place my wire here on that X. If you press L2 and L1 and R2, you know, the one you used to rotate, your wire will pop up again because it doesn't snap anymore. And that's something that I learned from Jeffers Lifts for that one. So now I can just place it, and now my wire has snapped on the... I might have to do this several times. Let's see if that works out before. Could be I also can delete the... Okay, so I'm gonna connect this wire and I'm gonna connect it to here. So I have my center point and I'm gonna delete these underneath. In the meantime, Joby, you can see that the wires don't delete my cube. Yeah, that's a neat little trick, Darkstar. I know. I was like, in the beginning, especially when we're doing this blender glitch, it was like, oh! You know, a lot of internal swearing during my streams. And then Jeffrey says, yeah, just press L2 and R2, no, L1 and R1 to rotate, and your wire will snap on your surface. That was a god gift. Okay, so now let's snap the wires again to the connections. And let us see how that works now. Now, in theory, as far as I know, this circle should become no, it shouldn't. It should stay the same size, doesn't it? I'm getting a bit. No, it will reduce size, I think. Let's just double check this. For the ones that also don't know this, I already did it in tutorial. You see the two markers here on top of the wire? They show me how my glitch is gonna glitch. So this means these markers that my glitch is gonna work upwards. So if I glitch a block on this, my glitch is gonna glitch on top of this wire. If my marker would be here on the side, my block would glitch in that direction. I'm just not 100% sure if this is gonna work because I did the wrong. Now let's just try. Let's just put some cubes on here. See you, man. Dark so much. Thanks so much for stopping by, man, and keeping me company. I'm happy it helped you as well again. No, I need to glitch it. Good luck with the deletion of bases. That's what I thought. See what happened here? So that means that that wire was not properly done. So I'm gonna have to delete this one. I'm gonna have to pull a new wire. Put it back on the center, and I have to pull from the bottom to the top. I have to pull from there to here. If I pull from here to there, it follows the direction of my wire instead. As you can see, this wire here, let me go a little bit lower. This wire has a different direction, and it will glitch it according to this wire. So used some of your techniques without at first realizing they were your techniques. Forgot to mention I'm not sure I'm not sure which techniques you were using, John. So okay, from here to here. I need to have my connector here on the cube. Now I can check. Okay, now it's straight. Okay, good. I don't even know why I'm going always so deep. I just take my connector from here and just work adjacent from it. So here to here. Just try this, the most pain-free circle ever. Oh yeah, I totally agree with that one. I'm not sure if you were here during the stream, Derek, or if you just did the tutorial circle. double check this here. There's a little bit of offset. You see it starts to go a little bit. No. The outside is not perfect. I would say the inside looks a bit better, but that's because it's merged. So, meh. That is not 100%. And I think it might be better if I work from the center point then, because that's always going to be the perfect connector. So, okay, it has potential. I think if I play along with this a little bit more, this might, but as you can see, this is not right. This little, no, that's not proper. Been jumping between the stream and the game. All right, because also John, as you just said, you're gonna incorporate a new 16-sided circle. I've been already talking about this, and I think a lot of people now are getting bored with what I'm saying, but I'm very happy with this technique. This is a 32-sided one here. This is the same technique I've been using, but I created a 32 one with some adjustments, and you can just keep on extending on that circle. Like I said, the maximum that we could figure out now was 382 sides. So a 382 sided circle, but that has a size of 850 U diameter. So I mean, you can go big. You can go big. Okay. Yes, actually, I used the dome the foundation with the dome and the adjacency to the hydroponic trays. I used that one to start off. Then I used that technique, the setup of that, to create my angled wires here, which you see here. These. I created that with that technique, and then I used my angled wires to create a 16-sided floor base to work from, to rotate my dome on top of it, and then use that dome again to create a bigger side circle. And this is perfect. This is the, if you look here, that's the let's say 0 degrees, then that's your 45 degrees here, and there's another 90 degrees here, and then these in between are all perfectly angled. This is it. I cannot. But the sphere, I think the sphere that I showed you as well was the best one I did, was with the wire, and then rotate the wire and then glitch again on that wire a new dome and work on that dome. That's promising. I'll have to think about that one. I'll have to figure it out. I have to play with it. But this is not perfect. That's not gonna be it. I think if I reduce it in size. See you later, GT Game Tracks. Thanks so much for stopping by. I think you're still at work, or you're now closing off. Thanks for hanging around anyway. Yeah. I know, Telepath. Probably they're already here checking my stream and like taking notes. Okay, what do we need to change about this? Let's move the gamma root away from the hydroponics. Let's just delete this wire, because now they don't make any use anymore. As I said, I'm not happy with. Still opening up. Mm. You could do definitely you could do something with this, even if it doesn't look proper on the outside. I think if you do this somewhere inside and you can hide the outer wall. I mean, this looks quite smooth now inside. That's okay. Because now I could on the outside glitch a floor panels maybe. Create my sphere on the outside, or you glitch the floor lights, you know, outside. Then the inside will look like a very nice looking dome. There's... okay, I think you can do something with it. I just need the sun on the other side. Let's put the camera mode on. And put the sun there, so we can look on the inside of this dome. Or this curve. Yeah, I think that's not that bad. There's not... yeah, a little bit of problems with the alignment. So we might have to figure out why that happened. Because these seem to be working... look, this is much better here. Look, this is perfectly lined up. Only these started to flip around. You can also just put it flat and make a banana boat out of it. Let me stretch my knees for a second. Oh, by the way, guys, I've given up on finding a webcam. I'm not going to be paying 200 euros for webcams. Forget it. So I have decided, and I already did that. I ordered another capture card, a bit cheaper than the one I have now, where I'm going to be linking a camera on that I have laying around. So I should have a webcam, but better soon, in the near future. Then you can all look at me as well while I'm chewing my tongue. Anybody seen Travis? I hope he's okay, because normally he's always one of the first ones online, so I hope he's okay. Then we can see your pretty face. Yeah, I think it's all how you call it. Why does this work so perfectly now, my camera? You know what, guys, I need to try something now. Let's just jump over to the do I want to save this? No, I'm just gonna quit out. Quit mode select. Play game. Normal. Relative, that was the word I was looking for. Pretty face is all relative. Depends. But at least, you know, you can have some interaction. You can see me at least when I'm talking to you. I have to start shaving. And I hope I soon can go to a hairdresser as well, because it's getting a very bushy now. Anyway, Travis, I have to say I missed you around today. Okay, so I'm here at my... I don't wanna... What's this? A bird in the water? Where's my ship? Where's my ship? My ship is down there, maybe? No? Where's my ship? There's my ship, okay. Just shave your head? No, I don't think I'm gonna shave my head. No. KJ, I do like my own... I like my hair. Can I drop a... teleport here? I need 2 carbon nanotubes. Okay, I need power as well. I forgot I'm not in creative. The reason, guys, why I'm trying not to look behind me is because the my build for the how you call it, the PBF building challenge is right behind me, so I don't want to show it. My base is medical Crimson Cathedral. I just want to try something out because the camera worked perfectly on the... I want to see if this camera has improved. I have 2 bases now, KJ. I cannot show you. 2 bases that I've been building, one together with Action Pants, and now this one for the PBF challenge. It's like me trying to stand in front of a present so people don't see it, you know. Otherwise they want to open it up during Christmas. Oh, wow, a double jump. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. So I need to figure something out with this. Okay, let's delete this wall here. I need to put the teleporter somewhere, so I'm gonna be teleported to the... I'm gonna be teleported to the teleporter instead of next to my base computer. Gamma wheat, frostwort, graph balls growing on my lush next to my landing pad. Yeah, I think you did. You see? Was that the thunder humping that did the tutorial? Is it that one you saw? You know, you can just blender glitch them also inside your dome. You can just fill up your whole dome with plants. You don't have to use the plant spots, and they still will harvest them. Okay, let me just check here. If I go to my build camera mode, look at that! Oh, this is much better now. It seems like they fixed the camera. Okay, alright, good. So I mean I can make some camera video footage here. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, that's working. Alright, so this is proper. I had some issues with this, with bigger bases that the... oh, look at that. Also, the base is starting to pop up again. I think they did some work, guys, on the bases. Alright, that's good. Look at that. Let's try something out after this as well. Welcome to the Crimson Cathedral. It's a build I did for the Indominus Legion. I still need to do a video of it, so that's why I came and double checked if the camera was working properly. That's good. It's that or somebody is in this game. Let me just double check. Do I have animation? I have animation. It's because somebody is in this game. Okay. Damn it. That's why. If you're only in camera mode and it's still, then you have much more lag. So I have to have somebody in game to have a better camera. Okay. I'll have to check again and then invite somebody over, maybe, to join me in game. I wire glitched by placing and powering a hydroponics tray. Let's just jump into my ship, save it here, so if I next time come to here, I'm not gonna be jumping into the safe where my secret build is. Now, I'm gonna quit again. And now we are gonna go to... Is this the big creative one with the moon bases? I want to just go and check if the moon bases now are showing up for me. Thanks, Telepath. Sean be with you. Then we're gonna warp to the moon base. And then after we've done that, I come back here and I'm gonna play a little bit with the corkscrew there. I'm gonna try and make a corridor on that one. In the name of the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. My bases, there we are. Collaboration. Syspass, that's the one. And thank you again, guys, for hanging around me today, keeping me company while I'm messing around with stuff. I know you all came here just to see me throw some circles around, and I think you all saw now what I could do with it and what you can do with it. So thanks for still sticking around. Alright, fingers crossed. Nope, no luck at all here. Seriously, why? I don't understand why. My base, there should be 8 bases here. That's sad. Okay. So I had high hopes, but my hopes got crushed very harshly. Alright, no luck. Let's go back. All right, back again. Let's just do a little bit of this. Let's begin with this, okay? This, yeah, that should work. Okay. Let's go outside so we don't have too much snap points to work from. Oh, it's done already. That was close. This happy triggering with deleting that, so oh, floors. Let's see if that. Yeah, okay. That was to be expected. So what I will have to do here is gonna have to do each and the other one and then put some preparations. Just a little bit of OCD. I want to have them all on the same side so it's easy to remember which is which. One more and then we delete these. I wouldn't say this is the exact corridor, but it does look. have to do a much more precise job on creating the floor panels here. Because as you can see here, I'm having a different... Look on the bottom, see, this one's a nicer aligned than this one here. So that means that this floor is a little bit too high, should go down. This would snap it properly. So if you do a precise job on this, yeah, okay. And then the same here, you just flip. Let's just do 4. Probably not gonna work now, so I'm gonna have to bring these up. Yeah, I think it's not bad. You could do something with this. A little bit more adjustments here, a better alignment, and this can serve for something. Just imagine a corridor just to keep on winding up. That's quite a long walk. Does has this kind of have the feel of walking into like these houses that twist. I'm not sure if you know about these. That the floor twists. Oops. Ooh, okay. Alright guys, I think we are gonna call it a night. Time for Beeble to go to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream from today, and that it was as hyped as it was. It was proper hyped, you know, the circle technique. So anyway guys, thank you so much for stopping by, for keeping me company, joining chats, talking to each other, keeping the atmosphere fun and happy. I want to thank you all for yeah, being part of this. Is there anybody streaming? Is there anybody streaming today that we could rate just while we're at it? Let me see if there's anybody we could rate. No, I don't have anybody in my... That's fun. Double check. No, the only guy streaming is Beeblebum. Alright guys, I wish you all the best. Have a great morning, afternoon, night and day, whatever day at the moment of time it is for you. Enjoy your remaining, and see you all back on Saturday for sure. Also, don't forget to check out the Discord. We have a nice Discord that is mainly aimed at builders, but of course everybody's welcome. And we also have the PBF building challenge, so if you're interested in joining that, check the Discord as well for that. Alright guys, see you later. Night night. Au revoir.